Why'd I be looking like that? Hey, I'm back. My name is Miladies. I am your spirit shifter here, guiding you on your journey to a self-awareness. And we are doing our tarot slash astrology and oracle reading. I know some of y'all, especially those of you who have been subscribed because of the tarot readings and oracles that I provide. Thank you for understanding or understanding that what I've been going through, and no, I'm not just posting gratitudes. I'm here for y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So let me get my notes on what's happening during this Libra season. It's going to be quick because Spirit's been allowing me to get strength from these gratitudes that we do on a daily basis. I'm really grateful. I'm definitely going to be coming back so that we can start doing some affirmations and askformations, which is one of my specialties. I really do enjoy it. Yeah. And through those 30 days, we are going to be discussing the many ways that I've manifested jobs, love, trips, food. You already know I enjoy food. So I have a lot. So I'm looking down because I keep looking at one that I want to share. I mean, I could just pick around. I got so much affirmation and affirmation. Look, even I'm probably like back here. What do I got? Let's do this. Let's start with this. Words. Oh, look. My friend made this. I mean, we made this today. Artwork. All right, focus. If you don't know me, my name is Miladies. I'm your spirit shifter here, guiding you on your journey towards self-awareness. And on this channel, we discuss all things self-awareness, self-care, things all about you, and how you can fill yourself up, pick yourself up. I'm here to initiate you like that fire under that ass. Ooh, so that you can be able to then spread it out to your friends and your family and be able to alchemize, God, spirit, your environment. Okay, so today we're going to be sharing this, and you can begin to shift your words into this. I got these from a book that I was reading, and I'll put it down in the description once I remember what book was that. And then I also joined a class recently in the summertime, Mastermind Monday, with Prophet Cosmic and Grecia Ordanes. You guys can look them up. I'll put that down there too. Immaculate class. It's a 5-week course on shifting your mindset. But so when you decide to put out there what you want to receive, right? Want is one of those words that we might as well just take out of there. What your desires are, begin to use these words so that you can be able to cultivate and cushion it. But we'll get to that. So I love to create new affirmations every day. I choose to create new affirmations every day. I enjoy creating new affirmations every day. I have the ability to create new affirmations every day. I am grateful for the brain cells to create new affirmations every day. I can speak my affirmations into reality. Whoo! Spirit come through. Pat, pat. So I'll put these words down there so that you can be able to use it yourself. But use that for this season, for this Libra season. Let's see how can you shift your mindset to bring into fruition the things that you want. So with that being said, I have some videos and some information in the description in regards to booking. Our winter and fall schedule is up. I have some days that I'm not going to be available for those who do come for coaching, yoga, astrology reports, and the good stuff. I appreciate you and I'm grateful for your ability to be intrigued in your own life and to dive deeper into who you are. It really fills my heart to know that once you have some type of connection with me, there's a click, there's a movement, and yes, there is a moment where it's just like, oh, all right, let me sit with this. But then you're moving along and you're allowing yourself to get into action without me being around or stalking you like, what are you doing? All right. So with that being said, we're going to start off with providing the elemental signs with a Askformation card that I created back in 2020 or 2021. All right. With the help of other people, especially my siblings and a friend of mine who made sure that I spell things correctly for y'all. So for the fire signs, what area of your life? There's 4 areas. It's the spiritual, the mental, the emotional, and the physical. So let's see what Libra season is bringing in for you. Spiritual. Why am I always protected? So that talks to me fire signs to be in the space of protection, amplify your ability to cultivate the energy around you, to know what is around you, and to be aware of your surroundings and to spiritually guard yourself. Spiritually guard yourself, fire signs. All right. There can be some new spiritual guards and guides that are coming in to assist you. So tap into that meditation. For others of you, when it comes to your finances, continue to keep an eye on that. When you're speaking to people, keep an eye on that, right? Less gossiping for Libra season, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. All right, for my water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Spiritual. Why do I trust God's source universe has my back? So maybe for September or for Virgo season, you might have felt like, God damn, spirit, God damn. So some of us may have lost faith in something that we truly wanted to bring into a fruition. This does talk about there was some slow things happening. There was some planets that were in retrograde, so they want you to, because some of y'all being tested, where is the faith? Like, how much do you really know how powerful you are, and why are you doubting yourself when you're in a space of bringing stuff into your life? So that does talk about reconstructing and rebuilding the faith for Libra season. What does that look like? Bringing a balance between your faith and your belief when it comes to what it is that you want to do. And some of y'all may be feeling like, oh, like things are happening to me, not recognizing that things are happening for you. For some of the water signs, things may have been crumbling. So now you're in the space of like, well, goddamn, spirit, goddamn. And now it's more like, how much do you believe that we do have your life? How can you build that for yourself? How can you stay in that energy? All right. Earth signs. Physical, Earth, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Why is it so easy to rest when my body is calling for it? Yeah. For this Libra season, chill out, relax, especially with the planetary actions happening in each zodiac sign. Pluto is in Capricorn. Virgo just had a ball with all the planetary actions that just happened for you. And Taurus, you have Jupiter and Uranus in your sign retrograde. Rest, write down, journal. I do feel like this is like the laid back season, enjoying a little bit of lattes and yeah, Taurus, you like this right here. get a little munchy munch on and things like that. But it really does talk about journaling as well. I do feel like get grounded, start journaling, start taking step by step action so that you can be able to see things happening for you for Libra season. And the air signs: Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Libra season. Feliz cumpleaños. Emotional. Why am I in a caring, loving, and honest romantic relationship? All right, something that came clicking to me when I was watching another YouTube video yesterday was that we are in a space right now on calling in our significant other, our soulmate, our twin flame, whatever it is that you want to call it in from the fifth dimensional perspective of yourself. The fifth dimensional perspective of yourself is going to bring in that high vibrational relationship. So right now, what I'm seeing, especially with my air signs, is y'all tired of this shit. So for this Libra season, since y'all here all the time, begin to cultivate this energy of going back to the drawing board and writing down exactly the type of relationships and encounterments that you want into your life, especially when it comes to romance, right? Calling in not that third dimensional partner, right? Because we all third 3D is toxic, which I don't look at it that way, but I digress. We need it all. We need it all. Earth is a duality planet until continues to uplift into the fifth dimension. We still into that duality. All right. So don't beat yourself up. All right. So going back to calling in our significant others through the fifth dimension. I'm gonna create something. I already have on YouTube, on TikTok, and two affirmations that brought in partnerships that were pleasant, might I say. And then also release some of that emotional baggage that you have from the past right now, especially with the South Node being in Libra. It talks about really putting yourself in a perspective of letting go on how you used to manage relationships for my air signs. All right, let's get it. I'm activated. I'm more than likely going to crash in a couple of hours. That's that projector in me, that human design. Y'all, human design has changed my life, the way I run my business, the way I take care of myself. I really enjoy human design. A lot of people want me to read their chart, and I am aware that I am able to read somebody's human design chart. However, I am still cultivating in that energy and deconditioning myself. So I'm really basking in that energy before I decide to bring that out. And plus, astrology, you guys just got in tune with me in astrology, and I've been doing astrology for over 10 years. So yeah, we got baby steps, baby steps. But I do always give gratitude for the human design coach that that I know. I'm more personified. I'll put it down there. You can find her, and she's really, really good at the human design chart readings. I guess Spirit wanted me to tell you that. All right. So with that being said, let's see Aries for Libra energy. September 22nd to October 22nd. Excuse me, 22nd, 2023. 2023. Aries, and this is the In Between Tarot. I interviewed the creator twice. She's from London, y'all. I just be bold. I be bold. I'm like, I'm gonna do this. That's the Aries energy, that fire energy. Of course, many of the things that I do is spontaneous, and there may not be a lot of structure, but that's the fun part for me. Like, okay, there's no structure, but I still did it, and it impacted some people, so I'm good with that. So Aries, you have the Ace of Wands in between the Two of Wands, and you have it in reverse. So right now for Libra season, there's a moment for you to cultivate this energy. There's a lot going on for you. The North Node is in Aries for the next 18 months, and it started in July and is all the way up to 2025. So that's number one. All right. Number two, Mars is in Libra, which means that there's a somewhat of a disconnect. So as much as you want to use this energy at this current time to move forward, Spirit is like, chill. Spirit is even putting some time and space in between what you're about to create. So continue to cultivate that energy for the Libra season and create, keep things on the low. Allow yourself to figure things out for yourself and with Spirit. All right. And during this Libra season does also talk about reaching out to people that you trust. So when I say do it for yourself, don't tell everybody what you're doing. Allow yourself to pick a few people that you share so that they can give you that spark to continue and move forward. Call in people that are going to help you with your projects for Libra season. Also, work on your solar plexus. With the Ace of Wands. Yeah. And some of y'all are even going to be, you're going to be a bit emotional as well, right? You see the water in the background, you're going to be emotional. And but that does talk about you bringing a balance to that with this Libra energy, right? By being confident that what's coming in with your emotions is for you to get out of your body. Because as you can see, she's also pushing that away. Yeah, and for Aries, stop acting like you all that and reach out to a therapist, get some type of alternative healing modality action happening, connect with your ancestors. All right, Taurus. Tauro. You got the Three of Cups, Taurus. First and foremost, I am going to say it because I heard it. Some of y'all are sneaking around. For whoever is sneaking around, there might be a child coming through during Libra season, right? This is like some magic is happening for Tauruses. So for those of you who are in secret relationships, not some of y'all sneaking around, some of y'all are in sneaky relationships. That's the same thing. Hold up. Some of y'all are in quiet relationships that you haven't told anybody, and some of y'all in sneaky relationships. There you go. Either ways, there's some magic happening there where somebody might become pregnant. So don't be surprised about that. All right. For others of you who are in relationships, there's going to be this sense of wholeness when it comes to your partner. You guys are going to go into the next level of what it is that you want to do in the relationship. Libra season is also going to bring a lot of emotions into your relationships. All right. So there's bringing that balance, ground yourself. I feel like there's some of y'all are going to have some arguments, right? Some disputes, but they're not going to be rivaled up to the point where y'all going to be punching each other in the face. So it talks about breathing and sensing, given that main idea of when things are going to get accelerated. Many of us, when we're having these conversations, we're coming from a space of knowing how to trigger somebody. So this is not like an unexpected argument. This is one that has been in the prolonging. So if you know how this person gets triggered, chill the fuck out. All right, chill out. All right. So with that being said, there's also with the cups, they're full. So abundance, I also feel like abundance is coming your way for Libra season. Your emotions are going to be also in a space of being nurtured. And with this tree here, there's a wisdom coming this Libra season for others of you. There's wisdom coming in. Some of you have been praying and asking for a miracle, and that's also coming in for you. There's a lot of obstacle being removed out of your way for Libra season. I will say to write, somebody's calling me, but I can't pick up right now. I will say to write things down, Taurus, and give yourself space. All right. Then angels and archangels, thank you so much for being here, for protecting and for guiding. We have Gemini for Libra season 2023. Libra season 2023. Libra season 2023 for Gemini. You got the sun. I'm smiling because the sun is always the one. That's like, yes. Gemini, whatever the fuck you've been thinking about, don't knock the card on my hand. Whatever you've been thinking about, whatever, that everything is a go. Everything is a go, and you have spiritual assistance coming through. Let me see this. Oh, there we go. Why didn't I think of that before? Oh, because sometimes this happens. All right. You're going to be getting spiritual assistance. Do you see all those angels? All right. The main important thing for you is to cultivate your energy. This isn't it came in a reverse. This means that yes, I'm hearing sanctuary. Where's your sanctuary? Have you built a space for you to ask your spirit guides and God for what you deserve, right? Have you been writing things down, right? This talks about bringing everything that you know together and asking for the help, because you're definitely are being surrounded by assistance in the physical form as well as in the spiritual form. So Libra season is bringing in for you that miracle that there's a lot of, oh shit, this is coming in. Like, yes, this is coming in. You've been waiting for this. You've been cultivating the moment for this. All right. So some of you guys, I'm hearing some of y'all want to go back to church. Go ahead, go back to church. There's nothing wrong with that. There's also going to be some an awakening happening for y'all. For those of you who's like, oh, I don't feel like anything's going to happen. That's cool. There's going to be a spark inside of you that's going to help you become a better person. That can come in many forms. It can be as easy as you being in the shower and you get this idea to change your apartment. And by changing your apartment, the feng shui of your apartment goes ahead and the energy changes. And as the energy changes, you feel better. Maybe your home stays cleaner, right? It's simple things like that. So when I mean miracles, those type of things, the way you shift your house can change the way you dream, can change the way you get money, how you handle relationships, trips, the way you study. Don't play with me. It could be as little as that to as big as you starting a podcast. Third house. The angels and archangels, thank you so much. We have Cancer. For Libra season 2023. Cancer, what's up? All right, you got the Knight of Swords in reverse. So Cancer, for Libra season, there's a lot you may be holding in. The advice here is to let go, to release, to let go. There's a lot of anger in this person, right? Not only there's a lot of anger, but there's also a lot of spiritual warriors ready to push you forward. So this talks about there's some guilt and there's some shame happening here, but in reverse, it's like you have some shame and guilt within yourself, Cancer. And right now, keeping this energy within you can cause a bit of disbalance. So with Libra season here, this talks about forget about having to tell people what's been going on in your life. Get more into the space of seeing where you can take this energy and push it forward. This also talks about, for Libra season, there's a lot of energy that's going to be inside of you. How are you going to be releasing that? This could talk about anger rising up. This could talk about the drive and the push to want to do something different and not knowing how to do it. So there's going to be some frustrations during Libra season for you. This also talks about excessive energy being not wasted, excessive energy being used. This talks about resting as well. You might this time around, where Libra season is definitely talks about people pleasing. You might be in the space of maybe people asking you for stuff, Cancer, and it's just like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. So it's gonna be frustrating you that so many people asking you to do things, and it's just like, baby, you don't gotta do shit. Libra season, take it in for yourself. If you've been that type of person that been people pleasing this whole entire time, switch it up. If you have been in a space of only taking care of yourself, switch it up, Cancer. Some of y'all do have to go out there and assist other people, but don't do it if you're not coming from the heart. Libra season for Leo. Libra season for Leo. Libra season for Leo. Libra season for Leo. Leo, you got the Four of Cups. Leo, this is a division between your masculine and your feminine. They're not quite connecting right now. This is somewhat of a disconnect with your internal masculine and feminine. This also talks about a disconnect between with the four. It could be your home. Four is about stability, work or home where there's some type of disconnect. And this also talks about relationships, right? So there's three dynamics here. Let's talk about relationship. Some of y'all have been trying to get a relationship to work. We just use some words that you can probably use to cultivate a different perspective to your relationship. Like, I create more loving encounterments in my relationship. So I love the way we can communicate on a more conscious level. These type of words can overpower this person ain't shit, or I'm tired of this. You know, this is really talking about that. Also, some of y'all are deliberately being pushed away from each other so that the new can come in. Should you have been speaking that into existence? So, Leo, you do have a lot going on here, right? In the sense of, like, you have the tree. So there's a lot of grounding that's going to be happening for you. Grounding your feminine side at this current time, while your masculine side might be a bit more in the air. And that makes a lot of sense. Libra season is feminine, is ruled by Venus. All right. The eclipse is also coming up. Y'all go ahead. And I forgot to mention, look at the astrology report that I got for October, because that's really going to help you out with these energies. There is a massive new moon coming in for the Libra season. Is a solar eclipse, as well as this in October in general is going to be a lunar eclipse in Scorpio. So there's a lot of endings and new beginnings. So this really can describe what's going on here for you, Leo. So keep an open mind. The emotions are not going to overpower what you are going to be thinking and taking into action. So really sit down with yourself, right? And instead of having this communication be sour, begin to use words that's going to get you the answers that you desire. So there is a lot of conversations when it comes to your job negotiations as well. Some of you that may have been thinking about starting a business might be fed up with it. Take a different route, relax. Spirit got another adventure for you. All right. Virgo, Virgo. Virgo, you got the Fool in reverse. New beginnings for Libra season. Anything is possible, right? You have all the elements on this man's wing. Normally, the Fool is on the cliff. The Fool here dropped his bags and he's reaching for the stars and leaving things behind. Even some of y'all that have animals, this is the reverse. Some of y'all have to make big decisions when it comes to your pets. What's going to happen, but with the grace of your faith and belief, you're going to follow that North Star. You're going to follow what is coming in. You're going to surrender. You're going to let go. So for Libra season, surrender, Virgo, surrender. What the surrendering means: in the morning, say an affirmation or a prayer that allows you to invite your higher self, your spirit guides, God, source, universe, whoever it is that you believe in, to let the day be guided by your new path. What is your new path? The Fool talks about a new beginning in a certain area in your life. Some of y'all are going to be walking into a new job or just a new adventure in general that's going to spark your interest. But you're also like, oh, I don't got it all together. I don't got it all together. And it's more like, put the blinders on. You're not going to fall off the cliff because you're being guided. All right. And this full moon that's coming up for Aries and this eclipse that's coming through is definitely going to be suiting you as well. All right. So the Fool is in between. I mean, you are in between the Fool and the Magician. So you're in between believing and in what you can't see at this current time and still having the ability to create something. And this can be as easy as creating a new way of exercising, creating a new way of eating, creating new relationships when it comes to how you want your circle to be, how you want to be supported, right? You support a lot of people. How can you be supported? All right, we have, who's next? Oh, no, that was Virgo. Libra. We got Libra, Libra, Libra. Libra, you have the Three of Wands. Dun, 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 dun. So that's also you balancing out your masculine and your masculine and your feminine. Some of y'all are heavy in your masculine. So if that's a man or a woman, whatever you might want to identify as, we all still carry the masculine and feminine energy. So bring a balance to that. That four, right? Because it's between the Three of Wands and the Four of Wands. So it's like you guys right now are taking a different path. You could be walking through a portal, but you decided like, hey, I don't want to go that way. I'm going to go this way. Some of y'all are going to be taking this relationship to the next level. It's not going to be like a straight line. It's not going to be all peaches and cream, right? Y'all know that's my new thing, peaches and cream. So for the most part, there is going to be some rough roads getting to know each other and get deeper into this relationship. But at the same time, it really talks about going in this together, right? So this also describes a new beginning. You might have thought that something was going this way for you, and now all of a sudden it's going that opposite way for you. So begin to tap into tools that you have for Libra season, your season, to allow yourself to have options and solutions. Options and solutions is your key, right? Again, relax, chill, right? Because these eclipses that are coming in are going to set you forward. For Libra season, continue to allow yourself to receive as well. Continue to allow yourself to receive. There's a lot coming in for you. There's a lot that's going to be shifting for you. So don't do it alone, right? This person is here with somebody else. Don't do it alone. Like I said, many of y'all, look at here. Not walking through here, taking a different path, and then coming up here and look at another portal there right before you get to here. So you're starting a new business. Give yourself the glory that, you know, when we're children, we crawl, we walk, then we speak, and we do the rest of the things. So there's steps to this. There's steps to this. So I know you want to be rushing, but this relationship that's cultivating for you, there's going to be steps for this. There's going to be lessons. How are you going to put on your big girl panties on or your big man drawers on and go forward with this? Especially when it comes to business. Like, are you ready to create a larger scale to your business? And when it comes to career, same exact thing. For y'all as well, I'm getting the sense of baby season. All right. Scorpio's like, I can't wait for my season. You know, I can't wait for your season either. Scorpio with that, whew, mm, 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 with that Taurus lunar eclipse. Whew, Scorpio, you just infuse me with some, I don't know what to infuse me with. Thank you. The chariot in reverse. Um, the chariot in reverse. Um, some Scorpios are in touch with that Leo energy. That Venus and Leo really cultivated the ability to tap into your masculine and your feminine. your masculine and your feminine are being balanced at this current time. And I would say it has allowed you to look at relationships from a different perspective. So when Libra season comes in, I'm smiling because it's about to be a movie for Scorpios. You guys, many of you have tapped in deeper into your occult side, your mystical side, right? And now it's time, it's go time. Libra season is go time for you. It's time for you to put out all the spells that you know, to put out, this is sun, moon, and rising, to put out all the spells that you know. This October, this Libra, Scorpio season is for you to show up and show out. This also talks about higher wisdom. Whatever happened to you in August is coming out into fruition now. This also does talk about continuing to stay in your practice for Libra season. And also, you know what? I am getting that it's time for you to make at least one more friend. At least make one more friend. All right? For this Libra season. You're going to find, there's going to be a few people that's going to be attracted to your energy, but you're going to find at least that one friend that you can continue to confide in and expand your wisdom. Scorpio. Scorpio's lit. Oh, I don't know. I've been doing my thing. Sagittarius for 2023. We receive in Sagittarius. Sagittarius, the Ten of Wands. Sagittarius, whoever has been interfering in your energy when it comes to you connecting to source, they're now during Libra season going to watch you from afar. You're going to be receiving more strength and resilience for you to combat your your this is an internal battle that you have going on where you feel like you have to hide how you connect to your spiritual creator. And so right now, whoever has been watching you and doesn't approve of it at this current time, sun, moon, and rising, you're going to be able to say fuck it, and you're going to dive deep into what it is that has been working for you, that has been bringing in your manifestations and your desires. And whoever is there is a person that's been more or less blocking your ability to manifest at a grander scale. So Sagittarius, like I said, this could be a friend, this could be a significant other, this could be whatever it is, whatever area in your life that you have been manifesting and you feel that there may be a blockage. This is because there's an interference in what you're doing. Some people may not be so, I want to say, so happy that you are tapping into your power, but you're tapping directly into source. So Sagittarius, that's for some of you. For others of you, getting back into the practice of tapping into your intuition is going to provide you with the, hey, it's rising, is going to provide you with the ability to remember how you don't have to stay where you're at, how you manifested in the past, how God has provided you with the answers that you asked for. So Sagittarius is really important for you to tap into your intuition, to forget about who's watching, and to really step into your desires. For many of you, there is some travel coming along during this Libra season. So really allow yourself to let the energy of your imagination take you there. Whether if it's you, I see some of y'all looking on YouTube like, oh, I wish I was there. So God, keep doing that, and you're gonna get there. But for the most part, tap into yourself, tap into source for Libra season. Look how small this light is compared to that light. I feel like people are watching you, Sagittarius, and they're just like, damn, well, how they fire get that big? And it's just like, I've been doing the fucking work. Like, look how she's standing. Like, I've been doing the work, connected. grounded. Continue to stay in that. And the 10 of Wands is like, whoever's been doing the work spiritually, the 10 is the end of it. Like, Spirit is about to reward you for the amount of work that you've been doing. So, stay resilient. All right, Capricorn. Capricorn. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising, the Two of Wands. Look at y'all. The Two of Wands for Libra season is like, you are pretty much balancing things out. Libra season is all about that. There's a relationship harmony that is happening here for you. Whoever is that in the back, like between you and Sagittarius, y'all got people just looking at y'all. And so Capricorn, somebody is gonna fumble. Whatever they said that they was gonna do for you, Libra season is gonna really say who's showing up and who's showing out. And you're gonna see who's not showing up. All right. And so for the most part, the season is going to be a bit of a juggle for you to trust yourself on the decisions that you're making, because it does feel like you're on your own. And that's okay, because that might be the case for the moment. But always remember that, yes, you're on your own, but those spheres of light is your magic. And that is also you connecting to source. So this is tapping back in to the tools that you've had for Libra season, tapping back into old projects, whether if that's resume that you wanted to spark up, whether that's an old webinar that you want to dust off. For those of you who are entrepreneurs, and Capricorn, that also means dusting off anything that has to do with your physical aspect, right? You have all the tools that you need to start. I want to say from scratch. Some of you guys like, oh, I gotta start from scratch. Yeah, and Libra season is that energy that you will need. A lot of the planets were in retrograde, but these planets being in retrograde, many of us didn't really have the tools to be able to move forward with what was coming up. That was the memorial bit for things to come up so that we can scope it out. And as we scope it out, we begin to say what works, what doesn't work. Capricorn, y'all be too rigid on y'all shit. Oh, things needs to go like this because I gotta make money, 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 money. Yeah, see how y'all got me? Relax, ground, connect, go back to your A and your B and your C. Dust off these certifications. That doesn't mean, oh, do it now. Everything's gonna happen during Libra season. No, but start. These eclipses are coming up. I'll keep sharing with y'all. Tap into your desires. All right. Things are gonna be foggy. Things are gonna be foggy for Libra season for you. But the light, the light, those sparks that come up, those eclipses, the moons, the solar eclipse, the lunar eclipse, this full moon, all of that is going to bring you wisdom. All right. We getting there. What's our time? 43. Yes. We doing good. I got too hype. Relax. Aquarius. Ponte la pila. Put your batteries on. I don't want to hear shit. Sun, moon, and rising. Yeah, I don't. Stress. I don't want to hear nada. Aquarius. Yes, you're going through the dark night of the soul. I know it. You're going through it. You're going through it. This is the strength card turning into the hermit. It's like you building yourself to go deep, down, and dark. Why am I like this? Because it is time. When self-awareness comes in, I'm happy that you're tapping into your self-awareness. I'm happy that you're building the resilience, you're building the team that is required for you to go deep into this. Don't do this shit the fuck alone. Don't do this alone, Aquarius. I'm tired of y'all doing this shit alone. I don't give a fuck if y'all don't want to be around people. Guess what? Planet Earth, you gotta be with each other, baby. All right. So this does talk about calling in trustworthy people that's gonna help you get into this. This talks about going into coaching, right? Yes, we know you're very talented and you know it. You know enough, which is why when you build this structure by going to other people to help you get shit in order, you are going to be able to motivate us and move us forward with your talents and your uniqueness and your innovative self. In the meantime, in between time for Libra season, Bring it back. A couple of notches, right? This talks about you. This is some heavy shit. Some heavy shit happening. I'm looking over here because y'all know them are some heavy shit. But this portal is being protected. So, and there's no blockage during this road. Do you see that? So it's a smooth transition for Libra season. Libra season is about, it's an air, right? So that's one. Two, feminine, surrender. Okay. Three, pick the people. Two people that's gonna help you out. Two people. Whether it's that spiritually, no, two physical people. Fuck that. Sorry, sorry. No, sorry, not sorry. Fuck that. Sorry, sorrow. There's no sorrow here. You're gonna have your spiritual team. They're gonna be there. They're gonna be waiting at the door like this, right? However, get two physical human beings to guide you into this. This talks about past life regressions if you tapping into that. This talks about getting some esoteric connection, astrology, shaman, these things to help you move mountains, move heavy things within you, Aquarius, all right? Hermit, once that occurs for you, there's going to be a time when you're going to be going within deeper. Woo! I got a lot of Aquarius clients. I'm ready. I've been waiting for that. It's definitely a road of for not to think the heart for sure. But Aquarius, yeah, about this life. But we're gonna do everything with ease, right? Recording things with ease, with patience, with resilience, and not rushing. This is not a rush. This is Libra season is going to bring something in for you that's going to remove blockages, and then you're going to be able to get to the next step. So, Pisces, you got the Knight of Swords in reverse. Away in Aquarius moon, this really goes towards your emotions. So this is going to resonate deeply with your self love, your worth, your ability to release what has been placed during this Libra season, really about relationships, union. I mentioned earlier you weren't here, and it's my birthday. Hey! Feliz cumpleaños. Yes, shout out to one of the members from Buy Me a Coffee. We love you. The spiritual elevation journey. Happy birthday to all. Congratulations. Well, I'm happy that you got this message because this talks about the area of love and receiving. That's the area that's going to be moving mountains for you. So now you can, especially, I mean, because you're here, you are going to be able to like maybe get a coach or do some Reiki healing or pull out tarot when it comes to the area of love and see what's blocking you and how can you receive guidance towards that and then use Libra season to attack. Let me know how that goes. Pisces in reverse, you got the Knight of Swords. So Pisces right now, surrender. Surrender to the inner you. Surrender to the higher self of you. Surrender to that king and queen inside of you that's ready to burst out. This Libra season is really getting you into the space of saying you have it all, but you're blocking yourself when it comes to the way you're speaking because you don't want to give it. I mean, it's like I don't want to give it all away. I don't know what all away means, but then figure it out with that. What that means for you and your higher self. What does that mean with you and your connection to your spirit guides? This talks about surrendering to the true, authentic you and starting from scratch. Look at how the sun is coming down. Well, wait a minute, don't focus. Look at how the sun is coming down, and look how there's no leaves. This Libra season, this fall season, that the leaves are coming down. When it comes to harmony, when it comes to bringing balance into your life, start from scratch, Pisces. Endings in relationships, start from scratch when it comes to your dieting. right? Surrender to your true desires. And then use the words, go back to the beginning of the video. I'm seeing how time stamp it. Go back to the, I feel ready to start a dating again. Yes! Focus. So go back to what it is that you are desiring. Use the words that we in the beginning. It's going to be a challenge, which is what life is all about. However, is your ability to stay practical and to create habits that's going to allow you to move forward and um, surrender to your higher self. That some of y'all are not in the space of wanting to step into your power because it's like, yeah, I know that if I step into my power, I might have to do some work. Pisces, can you create a team of people, like not trusting everybody, create a team of people. This is the time on TikTok I got affirmation that you can go and see where you can call it a tribe. A lot of us feel like we have to go outside ourselves to get things. You know, we don't have to go outside ourselves to get things. We can call it in. This is why we do the prayers, right? Thank you, universe, for allowing me to find my tribe every time I go outside. You got right? Thank you, universe, for letting me find my tribe every time I go outside. Hey, all right, focus. So that's one way you can say it. Um, Allow yourself to really get into how you're speaking things into existence, right? Don't feel bad for yourself, Pisces, all right? There's nothing to feel bad about. Yes, you're going to be going into a higher version of yourself, and that could be scary. You might feel like you don't have the tools. You have the ultimate creativity. Again, you might not feel like you have the tools because you have to surrender. And then it's with the throat chakra. It's with the way you think. What? Write things down. Call it in. Write things down. Spirit, let me know how to approach this relationship. Let me know how to approach this endeavors. Let me know how to like bring it into me and do your meditation because that's one thing about Pisces. You have to daydream. Stop playing with me. All right. So that's all 12 of y'all. I provided y'all with elemental Askformation cards. And then now I'm going to pull out one of these spiritual as fuck cards. The ending. Don't forget that I put the Aries full moon video up. I'm coming back sometime, maybe the 1st of October, to talk about what's happening astrologically with October. How can I shift that? I'm gonna ask my spirit guys. Instead of saying it's a lot, it's a lot, it's a lot. Like we already know it's a lot. Like one is never not gonna be a lot. So I'm gonna see what words I can use to say what's happening because I don't like to fear monger. And saying is a lot is like yes. I mean, even for myself, I'm saying it as a human. I'm like, all right. Maybe I start looking at myself as 3D, 4D, and 5D. That's three different movies. All right. Shit you don't have time for. Other people's shit, crazy shit, bullshit, stupid shit, fake shit, that shit has nothing to do with you. Let's get it. Once you drop that kind of bullshitty shit, you'll have a whole lot more hours in the day to do awesome shit. Excuse me. Find shit to do that vibes with your soul. Shit that has no negative consequences. Shit that makes you say, oh, hell yes. Maybe even do some shit that benefits the world in some way. You have time for the fuck yeah shit. So Libra season is about not just you, it's also connecting to other people. But this really talks about Libra season bringing in that energy and with that Aries and that North Node and South Node energy, it really is talking about, I'm not going to be people pleasing at all. And then the last one. What's that one? Oh, not giving a fuck is better than revenge. Revenge sucks. Just watch. Revenge sucks. Just watch a superhero movie and look at the villain. Those guys suck. Revenge is whack and petty and gives you wrinkles. You know what's hot? Being the bigger person and letting shit go. Can't flip that shit, honey, and move the fuck on. So now, when we say here, I like that she expresses um, being the bigger person. Now, at times we're like, oh, I don't want to be the bigger person. And you don't have to be the bigger person. You just have to be the person to know what you want to do and what you want to choose. So instead of saying, I'm going to be the bigger person and approach the situation, just be, I'm going to go ahead and cultivate space when spirit allows me to have this conversation again. Right in the moment we can have this conversation. So I'm going to go and do what I have to do for myself and I choose a different vibration so that I can move forward. I let go of being that bigger person because it's just like fuck that. I'm small. I'm not being a bigger person. I'm just gonna go ahead and cultivate a new path and let spirit deal with it. Like if spirit wants me to go back and manage that, so be it. Write that shit out, burn it, right? Let it go, but also know that you have to build a boundary. These type of events allows us to build boundaries. So, all right, go back to the beginning. I'm gonna timestamp some of the stuff. Got some goodies happening. And again, like, share, subscribe, and share with your friends. And October, we're starting 30 days of affirmation. So, let's go. All right, yeah. I love y'all.